Okay. So 2 to 3 things I would like to say before starting the class. First thing is, I don't know how many of you have done the work. I'm saying from bottom of my heart, I gave minimal work, maximum 1 hour work or 1.5 hour work, maximum. So if I'm not even doing that, I'm unable to do is a different thing. If I did not even try or open book and solve it, means you cannot get good scores here, because SAT is all about practice. You don't believe, many parents pressurize me, make my son take exam in August. Many, they want their children to take exam as soon as possible and help them to get good scores. And many parents call me and tell, sir, you gave only 1.5 hour work. In IIT, they do 20 hours work. How they get scores? You don't believe. Even just before the class, I think 10-15 minutes class, one parent called. Today it's 2-3 parents called. Sir, give them more work. Then I laugh to myself. Okay. Why? Because if people can do perfectly the work, at least that we are giving, it is more than sufficient. So I don't know how many of you have done the work. If you have not done the work, please at least open up. If you are not doing the work, even you go to Lord Brahma, and even if he teaches you SAT, you'll get the same score. SAT is all about practice. I gave you answer key to solutions, including solutions, but don't get addicted. Seeing solution is an addiction. It is worse than drinking and drugs. Because the moment you start seeing solutions, you just need to check the answers. There are two things. One is answers and second is solutions. So when I say answers, A, B, C, D is answers. Solution means how did I get this answer is solution. So don't get into the habit of seeing solution for each and every question. I send a book, question book, and I send the solution book. It has both, even the answers. So check the answers. Everyone should mandatory check. If not, for example, May 7th exam has happened. You don't believe, many students came and told me, sir, we'll get 800, but they got 760. Even some student got 690, someone got 780. You think you did everything correct, but there will be mistakes there. So you need to see the mistakes and see what is the solution you did, what can be the actual solution. This is what you need to do that. Still you are not getting, definitely I'll arrange one doubts clearing session. We cannot do doubts in the classes because it will we need a lot of time. So I'll definitely send you one link for doubts. Whatever the doubts you have, anyone can join. You can ask me any question. I'll be happy to solve. But before asking me, you need to try. You need to sit on that. You need to solve. You need to make your brain work. Still, they are not. They are unable to solve. They are most welcome. We can discuss in the class and come up with a solution. What is the best way to solve the question? Everything we can discuss. So 2 to 3 things I would like to say. First thing is, please do work, at least the work that I'm giving. And second is, check your answers. Third is, if you make mistakes, come up with your own solutions. Please do this. You'll see miracles in your scores. You will get 780, 800, 790. If you are not doing this, you think you are good in math, you'll get 600, 650, 640, 630. Useless scores here. I need minimum 1300. If you are average, if you are good, 1400. If you are very good, 1500. Most of you have taken the test. 1 or 2 have not submitted the test. Not good. Please send me the things. You know your potential. Most of you are in the range of 900 to 1150 to 1200. Most of you. From there on, how to improve. So keep the test. Keep all the solutions. SAT is all about practice and realizing your weak areas. Okay. So with this, I'll stop giving my lecture and I'll start the math lecture. So we'll continue from where we stopped in the last class. Unfortunately, I could not record the session. Don't worry. Again, when I take a new session, I'll record. If anyone missed, I'll send them. So in this class, we'll discuss about last class, I discussed about equation of a line. That is where I stopped. Okay. So in this class, I'll explain you. It's all about lines only. I told you, right? This class, even the next class also would be about lines. So before jumping into what I'm going to explain, let me give one question. Let me see your approach. Then I'll tell you the concept. Then you'll never forget. If I just explain something, you'll think, oh, I know everything. What is there? Yeah. I think this is the question. So try to answer this and give me your answer. There are hundreds of ways of doing, but I'll tell you the best way of doing this. Yeah. Don't think I am 8th, 9th, 10th. This is a basic question. Even you don't know math, you can solve this. You need to think and try to give me your answer. Then I'll explain you the concept. Concept is based on this model type of questions. Whatever the answer you feel like, you can type in the chat box. Even if it is wrong, we are most happy. I gave you a question on the board. Just see the question. Good. Good. Yeah. And type answers only to me. Very good. I got two answers. One student said C, other student said B, other student said A, other student, all options have been covered. Very good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Everyone, this is not a math question. Don't think it is math. And don't think you are weak. No. Everyone will get 800. I'll help you to get. Please do listen, practice the way I'm telling you. Very good. Excellent. But actively participate. Very good. Very good. Very good. Others, I think, how many gave the answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 students gave me the answer. Perfect. 9 students gave me the answer. I think there are almost 23, 24. Some students are there. Very good. Very good. I think 15 gave the answer. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Yeah. So even others, see who could not give the answer. Do you require any math for this? Even you don't know anything in math, you can do what? They gave a table and they're asking which of the equation represents this table. If you know multiplication, addition, you can do this question. For example, I'll put 1. The moment I put 1, 1 by 2 into 5 by 2. Okay, I got 5 by 4, but I need 11 by 4. So A for Agra is wrong. I'll put again 1. 2 into 3 by 4, I got 3 by 2, so meaningless. B for Bangalore is another wrong option. So see how easy it is. Now again I put 1, 3 by 4 plus 2 is 11 by 4. You should be fast in calculations. Don't hurry up. For this it is correct. If it is once wrong, even if it is once wrong, it is wrong forever. If it is correct for one, I cannot make it right. Yeah. Put 2, put 1 here. Suppose if this is also wrong, you'll mark C as the answer. If this is also correct, you'll put 2 option here. I'm telling a useless method. This is called useless method. This also I'm getting 11 by 4. Now I put x is equal to 2. So 3 by 4 into 2 plus 2, I get 6 plus 8, 14 by, I get 14 by 4, but I need 25 by 4. So C for Chennai is wrong. So put 2 here, 7 by 2, 7 minus 3 by 4, which is 25 by 4. Yes. No need to check, but if you are not sure, you can check. So D for Delhi should be answer. Let us see how many have given D for Delhi. 1, 2, I don't like to read names here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, see here. It's such an easy question. They gave a table. They're asking an equation. No math. But why some of you could not give? Why only some of them gave? And this is not the actual way of doing the question. This is one Alibaba way. SAT is for everyone. Even you don't know anything, you know basics, you should be able to solve the question. But what is the actual way of solving this question? That is what you need to learn in the class, so that you will save a lot of time. Now, there is a terminology called as linear growth and linear decay. Listen to me carefully. And many said, see, do you know why? They started plugging in, they got 11 by 4, and they thought this is the answer. This is what you need to realize. Array, if it is correct for one option, how can I assure you that it is correct for other options? Because I myself doing trial and error. The moment you realize that, you will not make the same mistake when you are solving next question. If not, you will make the same mistake. What is that mistake? You will plug in wherever you are getting 11 by 4, you make it. So now I need to realize, array, there is another option. Why it can't be correct? And this option is only correct for this number. Is it correct for other number? You need to think all this in your brain. The moment you don't think this, okay, even when I give a similar question, you'll make mistakes. This is what is only about SAT, realizing, practicing. Okay. What is a conceptual way of doing? This is one For every question, we have trial and error. Trial and error is one way of solving if you don't know anything in math. Second thing is applying the concept and solving the question. Okay, Venkat, you are telling concept. What is the concept? So there are two terminologies here. Before explaining the terminologies, let me write on the board 2, 5, 8, 11, 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, so on. And I am also writing 10, 5, 5 by 2, 5 by 4. Sorry, this will not work. 10, 5, 0, minus 5, minus 10, minus 15, so on. So you can erase this thing. This will not work. Yeah. Now, when I see this from 2 to 3, from 2 to 3, 2 to 5, I need 3. Add 3. From 5 to 8, I need to add 3 to 5. From 8 to 11, I need to add 3 to 8. To get 14 from 11, I need to add 3 to 11. To get 17 from 14, I need to add 3 to 14. To get 20 from 17, I need to add 3 to 17. Okay, correct, right? I need to add these numbers. Now, to get 10 to 5, I need to subtract minus 5. 5 to 0, minus 5. 0 to minus 5, minus 5. Minus 5. Minus 5. So on. Now, what is the thing that you are able to observe here? So, I need to add a number and the same number to each and every element to get the next thing. I need to add the same number to get to the next number. Suppose you see here, what I need to add here, I need to add from 11 by 4 to 25 by 4. What is that? 14 by 4. From 25 by 4 to 39 by 4, I need to add 14 by 4. From 39 by 4 to 53 by 4, I need to add 14 by 4. I need to add 53 by 4 to 67 by 4. I need to add 14 by 4. What is the meaning of 14 by 4? 7 by 2, which is called generally slope. This is the answer. If you're extremely smart, you can easily make it out. I need to teach you many more things. Listen to me carefully. So, if the y values are increasing by the same amount, if the y values are increasing by the same amount, it is called linear growth. There are one of the most important concept in SAT. We have an important one question pakka you will get on linear growth. Linear growth. I can show you other questions also. You will understand. Linear decay, exponential growth, and exponential decay. Exponential decay. Based on this, 100% you'll get one question, guaranteed. How the questions are framed. Since I'm explaining linear, let me focus on this. This I'll explain you later on. Linear growth means it is a line with a positive slope. Again, I'm coming back. Positive slope, what I explained in the first class. Linear decay means a line with a negative slope. Suppose if the slope is 14 by 4, 7 by 2, like previous question. So it will increase by 7 by 2 for each and every 1 unit increase. So when I look into the question here, it is increasing by the same amount. Since it is increasing by the same amount, it should be linear growth. This is called exponential because the x is an exponent power. So A and B can never be answered. So no need to waste your time solving option A and B. Your answer should be only between C and D. If you are very smart, the increase in y is 7 by 2 or 14 by 4. 14 by 4 for every 1 unit increase in x means this is the slope. So answer should be D. But still, if you are not clear, you can just plug in the numbers. But when you are plugging in the numbers, please don't think if you get 11 by 4 here, it can be an option, because you are not trying for other numbers, because you are doing trial and error and you are not sure other option is wrong. If you are sure other option is wrong, then definitely you can go for C. But okay, you understand what I meant to say. So now two terminologies I explained you on the board. What are the two terminologies? Linear growth and linear decay. What is the meaning of linear growth? A line with a positive slope, or if it increases by the same amount. If you see here, what is the meaning of y is equal to 7 by 2x minus 3 by 4? Y is equal to 7 by 2x minus 3 by 4 means it always increases by this number 7 by 2. When x is equal to 1, 11 by 4. When x is equal to 25 by 4, that is 14 by 4 difference. 11 by 4 plus 14 by 4 will give me 25 by 4, or indirectly the meaning of this is it is increasing by a slope of 7 by 2. So if something increases by the same amount, then it is called linear growth. You have learned one improve. What is the meaning of linear growth? A linear function with a positive slope. So we know a linear function equation. What is the linear function equation? Y is equal to mx plus c. So the linear function equation is y is equal to mx plus c. So a and b cannot be answers. So answer should be between c and d. Between c and d, there are again two ways. If you are smart, you can do like this. Oh, it is increasing by 7 by 2 for every one. So slope is 7 by 2. Or you can also find the slope. You know, it should be of the form y is equal to mx plus c. Why? Because increasing by the same amount. Again, I'm repeating again and again because I know it is too important. Or you can also have it. So now we can do in two ways. What is the one way? Find the slope. What is the slope? Take any 2 points. I'm taking 1, 11 by 4, 2, 25 by 4. I'm taking 2 points. Find the slope. 25 by 4 minus 11 by 4 by 2 minus 1, which is 14 by 4 by 1, which is 14 by 4, which is 7 by 2. So what is the slope? 7 by 2. Therefore, y is equal to 7 by 2x plus c. I'm telling the other way, different ways. You need to learn this. This comes when you are really interested. You are only the person who is looking only to get answer and get out. You might get score, but you might not become perfect in this. Always, whenever you are solving questions, these are actual SAT questions. We are explaining concepts on this. There, those papers are there in college board. Don't go hurry up and solve. But no need to use of solving. But learn what are the different ways. What is the conceptual way? Even after explaining the concept, there are again two ways. Not two ways. There will be many ways. Yeah. So y is equal to 7 by 2x plus c. To plug in c, find any one point. So 11 by 4 is equal to 7 by 2 plus c. 11 by 4 minus 7 by 2 is same as 14 by 4 equal to c. C is equal to minus 3 by 4. Yes, I'm happy. I got y is equal to 7 by 2x minus 3 by 4. That should be answer. That is one way. If not, the gap is 14 by 4, which is 7 by 2. It is y is increasing by 7 by 2 for every 1 unit increase in x. Means slope is 7 by 2, because we learned what is the meaning of slope. What is the meaning of the slope? Change in y. Again, I'm repeating these terms because most important for SAT. What is the change in y when x changes by 1 unit? Change in y is 7 by 2 when x changes by 1 unit. So slope should be 7 by 2 should be your answer. Okay, perfect. Yeah, very good. Now, what is the thing that we learned now in the class? Most important concept, linear growth. Linear growth means a line with a positive slope or a positive person. Means y is equal to mx plus c, where m should be positive. Linear decay, y is equal to mx plus c, where m should be negative, or it decreases by the same amount each and every time. That amount is m. I'm very clear. These terminologies we learn later on. See how well they can form the question. If you don't know anything, just plug in the numbers. I did the first method, but don't think I don't know this. I can't know this. I'm not good in math. Please don't go into that mood here. You need to learn the ways. If not, you'll stagnate there itself. We are not here to stagnate ourselves. We are here to improve and try to get as best score as possible. Okay. Yeah. Next concept. Sorry. Yeah. So then I'll ask you one simple question. In the same page, I'm going to ask you one simple question. Then I'll explain you the concept. Yeah, tell me answer for 35. Everyone should type. whether you know or not. If you don't know, you think about it. If you know, simple question. If not, I'll explain you the concept. You'll never forget. So far, we have learned for the last 15-20 minutes, we have learned one concept, that is linear growth and linear decay concept. Very good. Now I'm going to teach you the next concept. Try to give me your answer for 35th question. Type your answer in the chat box. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Everyone should type it here. Everyone should type the answer. Everyone should type the answer. Very good. Many have given the answers. Very good. Yeah, I'll tell you this also. Very good. One student has given correct answer in a different format. Very good. Perfect. Okay. So almost most of you have given the answer, except one student. He was mistakenly given as 4/5. Rest of all has given simple question, right? So now we get a question based on this is a line. Definitely it will the line will intersect the x-axis and the line will intersect the y-axis. I am asking what is the x coordinate of the x-intercept? What is the meaning of x-intercept? We did so many times. The value of x when y is equal to 0, just put y is equal to 0. So 4x/5 plus 0 is 0 equal to 1. So x is equal to 5/4. X-intercept is 5/4. One student has answered 1.25. Listen to me here carefully. This is also correct. This is also correct because 5/4, when I convert into decimal, I get 1.25. Then you might ask me what is the difference. So this is a grid-in question. When I say grid-in question, if you are taking exam, you have box like this. You have box like this. So you need to write here 5/4. If not, this is also correct. You can write like this. I'm going to teach you how to do grid-ins. Listen here. This will help you. You can write like this or like this. Both are correct. Or you can also write like this. So you need to grid in 5 here / completely. Then only the computer will grade. You are in hurry. You do like this. Computer is, if you are reckless, computer is more reckless. They won't give you the award, you the mark. Completely need to share. That is the reason I always ask you to practice in actual OMR, because to grid in, if I don't have practice, I'll take 7 seconds. I'm saying truth here. If I have practice, I can do it in 4 to 5 seconds. You can save 2 seconds per grid in. That is also important. So everything is practice. And one more thing I want to say is, so and always keep in fractions if you get in fractions. Why? Because first you need to convert into decimal, and in decimal it is 4 digits. Here it is only 3 digits. You need to grid in one more extra, 5, whatever it is. So you need to grid in one more bubble, unnecessary extra wasting of time. And one more drawback here is, suppose if the answer is 5/3, if the answer is 5/3, so if it is 1.66, you need to mark 1.66. In hurry, if you mark only 1.6, you won't get. You can also mark 1.67 because 666 can also be written as 1.66 is also correct. 1.67 is also correct. But these are only two correct. In hurry, if you mark 1.6 and you expect you get a mark, computer is 1.6 is for computer it is 1.60. But your answer is 1.66. They won't give you the marks. That is another disadvantage if you are writing in grid-ins in terms of decimals. So don't try to go into the decimal format or hurry up and try to answer. It is going to backfire in some cases. So always advisable to keep in fractions. But suppose you got answer in decimals, no need to convert into fractions, grid in. But if it is terminating, no problem. Like before it is answer is 1.25, definitely write 1 point. If it is non-terminating, you should grid in, you should fill all the boxes. If you write only 1.6, gone, or you write only 1, gone. Okay, one of the most important point, few people don't know this, because of this you lose mark here. And if you write here answer, no one bothers. You need to bubble, then only get mark. I wrote it, I won't bubble, computer will give you 0 marks, because computer can recognize only what you have bubbled. It cannot recognize what you have written. Mandatory, you need to bubble. Whether you need to write or not, it is up to you. But always I advise you to write. Why? Because if it is 1.25, if I don't write, instead of 5, I might bubble at 4 in a hurry. If I write, oh, I bubbled 5, so I need to write bubble 5. Okay, these all look so simple, but most important, these all with experience, because after speaking to students, sir, I did not write all the letters, I could not bubble, I wrote only the answers, will I get marks? Nothing will happen here. When you are doing exam also, please do practice like this sincerely. That will help you in the actual exam. Because with a lot of practice, you can reduce the amount of time you are spending on bubbling a dot to. Okay, yeah. So now next concept is how to find x-intercept and y-intercept. We all know how to find x-intercept and y-intercept. Now x-intercept means the value of x when y is equal to 0. Y-intercept means the value of y when x is equal to 0. I also told you y-intercept is also called as initial value. Correct, right? Because we generally start from positive numbers. We can't say when I was minus 1 years old, it makes meaningless. When I was 0 years old or when I was 1 year old, I did that and this. So generally in our life, it starts from positive numbers. So 0 is also called as generally initial value. Okay, yeah, perfect. Now let me go to the next concept. As I said before going to the next concept, I always like to take questions and do the things. I'm just showing you a question here, simple question. That simple question I'll show you here. Okay, next 9 question 3. I already explained you this concept. Yeah, tell me answer for this. Answer for question 3. Give me your answer for question 3. Simple question. Everyone should give me answer for question number 3. Fast. Test 9 question 3. Please do give me your answer. Very good. 11 students have given me answer here. I think 13 has given. Most of you have typed D, one have typed C, one have typed A. Okay, whatever is the answer. Now see here. I wanted to learn 2 to 3 things here. What is that one thing? One thing that I want to learn is if the equation of the line, again I'm repeating, if the equation of the line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0 or equal to c, slope is minus a by b. So slope here is minus 3 by 2, which is 3 by 2. So it has a positive slope. Sir, why should I waste time? I'll write 2y is equal to 3x minus 4, y is equal to. So you're doing some extra steps here. Again, you're wasting 5 to 10 seconds. I don't want that. I always want the best possible way to solve a question. So what I wanted to learn here is again coefficient of minus of coefficient of x by y coefficient. In hurry, you say, sir, I wrote minus 2 by minus 3. Here they're asking positive or negative. You might get correct answer. But if they ask slope is 2 by 3 or 3 by 2, you might make it wrong. So if you're 100% sure, always apply minus a by b. That is what I want. So slope of line is minus a by b. So it has 2 positive slopes. So now I need to find y-intercept. So put x is equal to 0. Y-intercept is negative because when I put x is equal to 0, y is minus 2. So positive slope because it will give me 3 by 2 and negative y-intercept. So definitely D for Delhi is my perfect answer. So why I want you to solve this question, you need to know ax plus b. No, sir, I'll try to transform and do. You can do. You will take extra 5 more seconds. Here, if you know this formula, you'll do. If you don't, if you think I'm a person who can't remember, then do y is equal to mx plus c. No harm in that. Okay. So far in today's class, we learned few simple things. That is linear growth and linear decay, x-intercept and how to find x-intercept and y-intercept, how to find slope of a line if it is given in the form of ax plus by equal to c. I just taught you 3 simple things. Now I am going to teach you one of the most important thing. 99% of the students make mistakes in this question, so everyone should be clear and confident. First, let me show the question, then I'll explain you the concept. Then whenever you get a similar question, no way you'll make mistakes. So let me open, and the same thing, let me open one. Yeah, try to give me answer for question number 8. Try to give me simple question. Who knows the concept? If everything simple, who don't know, it is difficult here. If question number 8 is the question that you get in exam, how do you answer? Please do answer question number 8 and try to give me your answer in the chat box. Then I'll explain you the actual concept. It's most important concept. This is a simple question. When I give difficult question, which you get in SAT, most of you will make mistake. Yeah, you can type your answer in the chat box. Everyone should type. You should not be sitting quietly here. It is not going to help you. Please do try. If you try, you will definitely answer. Very good. Very good. 10 students gave me answer. Very happy. But some says people are giving different answers. There is a different thing. Okay. 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 So people are typing different answers. Let me tell you what is an exact answer and how to solve this. What is an exact answer and how to solve this? So there is a concept called as no solution and infinite solutions. There is a concept called as no solution. Listen to me carefully. Most important concept. Many will make mistakes unless until someone have attended my session before. If not, they will definitely make mistakes in the exam because this is an important concept. Unless until student is very clear with the concept. So no solutions is also called as, can also be written as, now I'm teaching a concept called as no solution and infinite solutions. No solution is also called as, is also generally written as no value of x satisfies the equation. No value of x satisfies the equation. Infinite solutions generally written as all values of x satisfies the equation. All values of x satisfies the equation. Or it can also be said as it is true for all values of x. All three meant the same meaning. First of all, you need to know that. No solution means no value of x satisfies the equation. Infinite solutions means all values of x satisfies the equation, or it is true for all values of x. First, it is English. I'm not teaching you any math so far. So, for example, assume you have two lines. Assume you have two lines. What are the different possibilities for two lines here? The different possibilities for two lines are either they can be like this, either they can be like this, or either they can be like this. One line is like this, other line is exactly on this line. This comes under infinite solutions. This comes under no solution. This comes under one solution. Now, listen to me carefully. First, I did not teach you anything. Don't think whether you have understood or not. I just want you to know this. No solution means no value of x is satisfying. Clear, right? Infinite solutions means all values of x satisfying. Then only I can say infinite solutions. When can I say I have infinite amount of money? When I have so much money. So similarly, infinite solutions means all values of x satisfying. Now look into the board. Look into the board. X plus 5 is equal to x plus 5. This is one line. This is one line. anything of the form mx plus c is a line. So when you try to draw, you get this like this. That is the reason I can say they will have infinite solutions, correct, right? So when they give an equation like this, and if they say it has infinite solutions, when it is possible, when x coefficient should be same, x coefficient is 1, and the constants also should be same. The moment the x coefficients are same and the constants are also same, they are definitely duplicate lines, or one line lies on the other line, or it has infinite solutions, or every value of x will satisfy, everything is same here. They have infinite solutions, or every value of x satisfies, or coefficient of x and the constants on one side is same as coefficient of x and constant on other side, or you can also say they're same lines. I think, yeah, forgot. I think they're the same lines. So when you have infinite solutions, suppose for example I'm giving a question. Now if I say ax plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 5, if the given equation has infinite solutions, what is the value of a? It should be definitely 2. Then only they'll have infinite solutions. Then only all the values of x will satisfy. So one thing I explained you right now, I think it went to everyone's mind. When an equation should have infinite solutions, x coefficient should be same and the constant should be same. The moment this happened, you can see infinite number of solutions. Okay. Next, see here. I am writing 2x plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 3. You try to draw these lines, you'll get something like this. Positive slope with pass. Means they're parallel lines, they never meet. So zero solutions, or no value of x satisfies. You sit on this equation, sit for entire your life, you'll never be able to find the value of x because they are never meeting, or no solution. Means if no value of x satisfying or no solution, means x coefficient should be same and the constant should be different. If no value of x satisfying, means x coefficient should be same and the constant should be different. I'm explaining it in simpler terms, but focus should be on my words, and everything you should write in your notes. So when no solution or when no value of x satisfies, when slopes are same, means the x coefficients are same, but the constants are different. The moment this happens, what happens? You will not have any value of x that satisfies. I also showed you in the diagram here. Simple and important concept. Someone is messaging here. Okay, answer, sir. Okay, very good. Now, the next concept that I learned today in the class is no value of x or no solution, or all values of x are infinite solutions. So in simple terms, for me to close, if the equation is ax plus b equal to cx plus d, if it is no solution, means a equal to c, b is not equal to d. Infinite solutions means a is equal to c, b is equal to d. The same thing I've been shouting for the last 5-10 minutes. Under this scenario, we'll have no solution. Under this scenario, we'll have infinite number of solutions. I'm not making you by heart, I'm making you realize. Then I'm teaching you from the basic only here. Try to understand. If you still don't understand, you can ask me. I'll try to explain again. Okay. So the next concept that we learned today is no solution, or you should not just know no solution, you should also know no value of, you should understand the meaning there. SAT want the people who understand the meaning. They don't want the people who by heart the things. No use. And simple things. When I'll have infinite solutions, when coefficient of x, or when the given equation is true, when this equation is true for all values, simple. Even if I ask your grandmother who did not study, they will say, Mataji, when they'll have infinite solutions, arre bhaiya, simple here. When this is same, this is same, this is same, this is same, then definitely we'll have infinite solutions, because if both sides are same, definitely it will satisfy all values of x. Now, when no solution means they might not be able to say, or if they can think, well, they can say even if you don't have studies, if both are same and b is different, then only will not have no solutions. Okay, yeah, perfect. Now I'm going to tell you the next thing. Okay, so we learned only 4 concepts as of now. Next concept. Now, what is the meaning of y, or what is the meaning of g of x? Let me take that question. I don't want you to show a question, but let me tell you. You can see here. Yeah, you can see here. You can see a parabola. Some numbers are there, and something is there. Don't worry, everything you'll be able to solve. You know the base once I teach you the concepts. Now, when I see this, you can see here f of x. You can also see here they clearly written y equal to f of x. Means the meaning of f of x or y both meant the same. We know that. Everyone in the class knows that. And if I say f of 2, some of you are by PC and some of are even 8th class student is there. So don't worry if you are preparing for IIT. It might be easy for you too. It might be difficult for someone. So have patiently and listen to the thing. So if I say f of 2, what is the meaning of f of 2? The value of y when x is equal to 2. What is it? 5. F of 4, the value of y when x is equal to 4, which is 5 again. So we should know the meaning of f of 2 and f of 4. F of x means f of x is same as y. What is the meaning of f of 2? The value of y when x is equal to 2. As simple as that. As simple as that. You need to know these terminologies because now they give some graph. They might ask what is f of 2. You should not get worried there. Okay, the value of y when x is equal to 2. Yeah, this is not a concept thing that I want you to explain. Now I'll give you one question. Let me see how many of you can answer. Let me scroll down and see some. Then I'll explain the concept that I meant to say. You can also see interchangeably y and f of x both meant the same. Okay, now let me see how many of you can answer this 18th question. This is not lines, but if you have listened what is f of x and what is f of 2, definitely can answer. Everyone type the, tell me answer for this, start. Whenever I say maximum value or minimum value means I always speak about y. Y is what I speak about because y is my output. X is always input. If you have listened what I said so far, f of 2 and f of 4, you can answer this. Start. Very good. Very good. Abhinav and Alok, they gave their answers. Very good. Very good. 12 students have answered it, sir. Very good. So few says, yeah. Mm. Now I'll tell you what is the mistakes we make when everyone can solve. Why some of you are not giving? You'll realize why some at 7, 7. Someone said 8 and 6. How maximum value can be 2 values? If it is 8 and 6, definitely 8 will be the maximum value. So one student said 8, one student said 7, then 8, then 7, then 8, 7, 8, 8, 2. See here what how silly it is. So see how simple is this questionnaire. 90% of you are answering wrong. Very few have given me correct answer in the first attempt. Even those people are saying, what I am asking what is the maximum value of G? G of x is f of x plus 2. I'll get maximum value for this when this is maximum value. What is the maximum value for f of x? 1, 2. In hurry, people will tell me, sir, I took as 1 plus 6, 7. We are idiots. I should definitely say we are idiots. They are providing you such an easy question to get answer. Still, we are so careless about your life, and you mark answer 7 and come. If you are there before me, definitely I might beat you. You don't believe. We don't believe 90% of the students will mark 7 and come out of the exam because they're so careless. They write exams. They never realize. They don't. That is what I always tell to the students. Don't simply practice. Parents and many will gauge a number of hours you practice. That is least important to me. How quality work that you are doing. The moment you realize this, array, okay, this is 2, but I made 1. I'm thinking 1 as this, but this is 2 because this is 1. This is 1 unit. Clearly, they mentioned 1 here. So this is 1 unit, so this is 2. You need to repeat that. But you don't believe many has given answers whom they think they're doing extremely good in math. They gave 7. And do you think such people will get never above 700? Never ever, unless until they realize their mistakes. So please be serious. And some of you did not do. Where I want maximum value of g of x. When will I get maximum value of g of x? When maximum value for f of x. What is the maximum value for f of x? This is the maximum. It is not going anything above this. If it goes like this, this is the maximum. But this is the maximum value. This is the maximum value. I'm not asking where the maximum value is occurring. Sometimes they might ask you where the maximum value occurs. That is what I told you. F of x means y value. If you have listened to me that carefully, easily you'll answer this. Okay, maximum value is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. Questions will be like this, or even a 5th class student can answer. Only thing is, you need to have patience to read the question and you should have confidence about you. Very few have answered 8. And even the student who have answered 8, they're changing the answers and they think they're good in math. That is not correct here. It is not about good or bad in math. It is all about how well you can analyze and solve the question in the given time is all about SAT. Okay, yeah, leave it. Anyway, I don't want to do this. But since I explained one question, I saw it is based on what I explained. So I asked you to do nothing else. You should be very harsh about your review. The student very harsh about review means many students will focus on solving questions. Solving question is nothing. Only 2 things will happen, whether you'll get an answer, will not get an answer. Then again, 2 things will happen if you get an answer, either correct or wrong. That's it. But if it is correct, you should realize, am I doing the by luck, or am I doing the concept way, or am I taking too much time? Is there a best way to solve question? That is called review. You need to be very harsh about your review. When you solve the questions, make a notes. Solve in the notes when I ask you to do homework, not somewhere you just scribbling, not hurrying up. If you just blindly do this, you pakka will improve scores by huge margins. You'll pakka get into good university with scholarships, guaranteed. Now, I want to explain a next concept. Yeah, I want to explain this concept now. Tell me the answer for this. Try to solve the question. Everyone can solve. Everyone can solve. Try to answer this. This is one of the difficult questions for many students, but we'll solve. We'll be able to solve. Yeah, try to answer, but everyone should try. No one should sit quietly in the class. Then I'll explain you the concept, then you'll be able to solve the questions. Very good. Well, someone has answered something here. This is not G for your information. You need to be very careful. This is some F. He's asking what is the value of G of 0. If I ask you what is the value of f of 0, okay, the value of f when x is equal to 0 is 3, so you'll mark 3. Very good. Again, someone else again mark 3. I don't know, it can be 3, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now I wanted to explain a concept of two things. If I draw two lines on the board, if I draw two lines on the board, I can draw like I have drawn two lines here. I have drawn the same two lines like this. What is the difference? They're parallel, they're perpendicular. Correct, right? One is parallel, other is perpendicular. So what is the meaning of parallel? The slopes are same. If the line slope is some a, if this line slope is b, a is equal to b. What is the meaning of perpendicular? If the line slope is a, if this line slope is b, a into b is equal to -1. If the lines are parallel, slope, you think everything you know, but you need to apply, then only you'll get answers here. If they're parallel, the line slopes are same. If they're perpendicular, the product of the slopes is -1. We should know this simple concept. If you don't know, you should know right now. So two lines are parallel. If the slopes are same, or the slope should be equal, the two lines are perpendicular. When I multiply their slopes, if the slope of this line is a, if you're getting confused, if this is 2, this should be -1/2, because 2 into -1/2 will give me -1. Okay. Yeah. Now let us solve this question. The graph of the linear function f, first you need to be comfortable in reading the questions. The moment you read the question, you should grasp what it is given. Then you are a good student. Then you can answer it confidently. When you're reading question, your mind is somewhere or you're unable to grasp, means you are lagging in that concept. As simple as that. The graph of the linear function f is shown in the xy plane above. The graph of the linear function g is not shown, is perpendicular to f, and passes through the point 1, 3. What is the value of g of 0? They're asking what is the value of g of 0. First, I need to find g of x. Let g of x be mx plus c. What is m? Perpendicular to f. First, I need to find slope of f. One point is 0, 3. Other point is 1, 1. Slope is 3 minus 1, y2 minus y1 by 0 minus 1. 2 by -1, which is, I don't do all this in exam. I'll write -2 here, but just I'm explaining. So you need to solve fast here. Time is most important, precious in SAT. So this slope is -2. The perpendicular line slope should be 1/2. So g of x is equal to 1/2x plus c. Now how to find c? It is clearly passing through the point 1, 3, means y is 3, x is 1. So 3 is equal to 1/2 plus c. So 3 minus 1/2 is c, which is 5/2. So 5/2. What is the meaning of g of 0? Again, you can do in many ways. What is the meaning of g of 0? Y-intercept. The value of y when x is equal to 0. So no need to put in here and do all the things. Immediately you'll mark 5/2 if you are a very good student. If not, you can put here, your equation is g of x is equal to 1/2x plus 5/2. Now I need to find g of 0. G of 0 is 1/2 into 0 plus 5/2. 0 plus 5/2 is 5/2. So 5/2 should be your answer. But no need to do all this. If you are good, okay, they're asking g of 0, they're asking y-intercept, so they're asking c. So c is 5/2. So answer should be 5/2. Let me see how many of you had given answer as 5/2. No one has given, just now someone is typing. So initially only 2. Is a difficult question? No. But you need to arrange all the pieces in an order. You need to have patience. Okay, equation of line g of x is mx plus c. How do I find slope? Yes, they gave a hint. What is the hint? The slope of g is perpendicular to slope of f. So slope of f is -2. Slope of g is 1/2 because the lines are perpendicular. Now let me find c. Plug in any one point, the point, because g is passing through 1, 3. Plug in y equal to 3 and x is equal to 1. So 3 minus 1/2. Therefore c is equal to 5/2. Okay. Yeah. So answer is the value of C is 5 by 2 should be answer. Perfect. So now we learn the concept of parallel lines and perpendicular lines. Now let me see if there are any questions based on the lines in this and we'll be able to solve. There is one more important concept called scatter plots on the lines that I will discuss when I'm doing next class because I require 1 hour. Everyone, I'm giving only 1 minute. I'll solve all the linear functions questions. I'll take extra 10 minutes now. I'll solve at least 5-6 questions. Give me your answer fast. You have only 1 minute to answer. Start. Read the question. Yes, good. You can type your answer in the chat box. No, I'm not muted. If my voice is not audible, let me know. I think my voice is audible. Yeah, people are typing the answers. Good. Everyone should type the answer for this question. Question number 8. Question number 8. Everyone should type the answer. Questions are dead easy. You need to realize what they are asking for. As simple as that. Very good. Some 10 students have given me answer. Others by now you should have given me answer here. If not, just see how simple question. So they give total cost for a, generally the information is about explaining the graph. So the total cost for a cab ride, total cost, that is y is your total cost for the distance traveled in miles. The line graph in the xy plane, what is the total cost in dollars for a cab ride y in a certain city during a non-peak hours based on the certain number of miles traveled. So total cost during the non-peak hours for the certain miles traveled. So just a basic information, nothing to do so far. According to the graph, what is the cost for each additional mile in dollars for a cab ride? Means indirectly they're asking slope. What is the cost for each additional mile? We did a question for each additional mile. What is the increase in the cost? Means they're asking you the slope. So take any 2 points. Don't try to be exact. 0, 1, 2, 3. So when it is 0, you need to pay how much dollars? $3. When 1, you need to pay $5. So for each additional, you need to pay $2 or just find the slope. One point is 0, 3, other point is 1, 5. 2 by 1 is 2. Even if you don't know math, for each additional distance, how much extra you need to pay? You need to pay $2. When for 0 distance, you are paying $3. Or if count 5, for 5, you are paying some $13. For 6, you are paying $15. 13 minus 5, 15 minus 13, $2. See how easy the questions are. I'm really concerned about the students who are not doing because they fixed in their mind. Array, I don't know. This is something difficult. Nothing. SAT questions are easy, dead easy. It is not formula based. Only thing is you should have patience and read the question and you should be confident about yourself. Now let us solve some 4-5 more questions or solve the questions based on the linear functions. Yeah, so tell me answer for this. 14th question is a linear function question. If you are smart enough, you'll fat give me answer. Type your answer in the chat box. Type your answer in the chat box. If you can't hear me, let me know. Please, how many of you can't hear me? Just raise your hands. Some student, only one student is saying continuously can't hear. I just want to make sure that if it is her problem or everyone has the problem. How many people cannot hear me? Just raise your hands. Just check your connection once. Everyone is able to hear. Mostly your connection might not be strong enough. So type your answer in the chat box. Everyone should type the answer here. Easy question, very good. Different people are typing. A company purchases a machinery valued at 1,20,000 US dollars. The value of the machine depreciates by the same amount each year. Means it is a linear decay. It should be at the form y is equal to mx plus c, where slope should be negative. So definitely C for Chennai can never be answer. If any student is giving C for Chennai, I'll beat them like anything. After 10 years, the value will be $30,000. Which of the following equation is the value of the machine in dollars 2 years after it was purchased? So value of 2 years is initial value is 1,20,000 mx minus something into t. So 1,20,000, either option should be B or D. So after 10 years, the value is 30,000. If I put 10 here, 1,20,000 minus 3 lakhs is minus 1,80,000, which is meaningless. If I put 10 here, I get 30,000. So answer is B for Bangalore. Such a simple question. So we should see how many of you people have given B for Bangalore. Good. Most of you have given B for Bangalore, but some of you have given D for Delhi. Not good here. See, questions are so simple, but there is a lot of meaning. Real life application based questions. That is the reason we really like SAT questions when we are doing. There are many more questions. We'll solve them. Yeah, tell me answer for 15. See how many questions you get on lines. Simple questions. Give me answer for 15. Everyone should give me here. You should give me all the answers. Very good. 5 students gave me answer. All of them 6 gave. All said same answer. So equation of line is y is equal to mx plus c. Find the slope. 4 minus 1 by 2 minus 0. 3 by 2 is the slope. Y is equal to 3 by 2x plus c. To find c, plug in any one point. When x is equal to 0, y is 1. Therefore, y is equal to 3. How simple this question is. Should never make this questions mistake, and everyone should solve. So answer is D for Delhi. Now let me take next question. This is an actual paper. You'll get similar questions, and you'll get so many questions on lines. This is an exponential. This is a linear, but you need to read entire question. So I'm leaving it here. I'm leaving that question. If not, I would have made you solve that question too. This is parabola, trigonometry. This is also lines, but I need to explain some concepts. Tomorrow we'll do scatter plots. Tomorrow means in the next class, definitely I'll do scatter plots. Probability, what is the value of x, that we'll do. Yeah, tell me answer for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is again based on the lines. Try to give me answer for 30 seconds. Good. 4 students gave me answer. Everyone should give me answer. Point is on the line. What is the value of B? So this is on the line. So B is equal to minus 2 by 3. Sorry. In the xy plane, I did not read, and I'm just, yeah. In the xy plane, line has a y-intercept of minus and is a perpendicular line with the equation of the point and convolution. So first I need to find the equation of the line. Equation of the line is y is equal to mx plus c. So c is minus 13. So minus 13, and it is perpendicular to this line. So this line slope is minus 2 by 3. So this line slope should be 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 x into L. If 10 comma b lies on this line, So B is equal to 3 by 2 into 10 minus 13. So this goes 5 times. 15 minus 13 is 2. I just need to find the equation of linear. Same concept. Mx plus c, mx plus c, mx plus c. How do I find m? How do I find c? Everyone please be active and everyone please do these questions here. And after this class, I'll send you many questions. Please try to do them. Median. So this is a different thing. You'll get at least 10 questions, minimum 10 questions on lines. These are also lines. I think you have in this paper only 12 to 13 questions. Okay. So next class also I'll discuss lines. I'll discuss about scatter plot. I'll tell you all the models of the questions. I'll discuss the questions from actual papers that are there in the college board. And I'll send you some questions to everyone in the class now. Please do solve them. And for the last questions I gave you solutions also with answers. Please check answers. Again, try to solve because you learn more concept now. You should be more confident. Don't leave the question. Sit before the questions. Try to solve them till you get answers. You will be the most happiest person in this world if you get an answer, if you try and if you get an answer. Okay? Yeah. I'll see you in the next class. I'll send you the homework. Please complete homework. Please keep a separate book for your homework. Two advantages. You can check back whenever you want in future and you know what is the mistakes that you are making if you get a wrong answer. Okay? Yeah. All the best here. I'll see you in the next class. Tuesday, I'll send you the homework. Please do complete that. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye.